I scooped my chair over. I wanted to hop on here really quick because my schedule's all over the place this week, and I don't know if I will see you guys later today. Maybe, don't know. So just in case, I'm going to go live right now. Okay, so I'm going to bless this message. Anything out of the light or the divine plan is no longer welcome here. And must leave immediately, calling upon my angels, my ancestors only of the highest white light, and Archangel Michael as I calibrate to the energy of the collective. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. Amen. Okay. So I was hearing my second anthem that I wrote for this channel, and it is, we vibrate high. High as heaven. We stay prayed up and strapped in every sense of the word. Our destiny is ours by birthright. Don't start none, won't be none. And there are some people around you that would like to truly believe that they're not starting none. They would love to believe that, but they are. And you're not really paying attention to them. You have them on the pay no mind. But for some reason, I'm supposed to get on here and tell you guys that you are not an imposter. Okay, you are not an imposter. You might feel like you have imposter syndrome sometimes, but you are the game changer. You are the game changer. You change the game for everyone around you. Every time you show up, every time you share your gifts, every time you just arrive. I'm hearing a motorcycle. That is a Harley. Okay, every time you show up, you change the game for everyone around you. You set the tone, you set the trend, you make people pivot, you make people rethink, because you guys are always changing. Your authenticity naturally exposes the imposters around you. Naturally. You guys have a lot of impersonators around you right now that are trying to fly under the radar. They're hoping and praying like you don't notice them and you don't really care. But for some reason, you guys could feel like you push for success, but deep down, maybe don't feel completely ready or deserving of that success. So you're really working towards that because you know that you deserve it, but there may be some blocks that you're trying to get rid of. And I see that whoever I'm talking to, you're working diligently on that. And something that's really going to help you pivot while you're getting rid of these last blocks is knowing that everyone looks up to you because you are the game changer. So we have justice here. Snakes are being revealed. Imposters are being revealed. Impersonators are being revealed. They're everywhere. They're everywhere because you change the game everywhere you go. You go to your 9 to 5, you change the game, you set the tone, you run figure eights. You get on social media, you make people think, oh, well, maybe I could be, a little bit more timeless. Maybe I could be a little bit more creative. Maybe I could have a little bit more fire. Maybe I could be a little bit more emotional. Maybe I should be a little bit more transparent. Do you know what I mean? You make people think like, maybe I should be doing it different. And for some, that is inspiration. Okay. And then for others, so I don't know what's going on with that. What is going on with, why is this stuck? Can you guys see me? What in the world? Okay. I know, right, guys? You're like, where'd she go? The internet's on. So this tells me that people do not want you to have this message. And trust me, this is probably going to be the quickest message I ever give you guys. And I'm not clicking off for nobody. Okay? I'm not stopping the live because the fuckery is afoot. It's not happening. Justice is here. And you guys are starting to see your own growth. These people could have been your friends, okay? You're going to be bumping heads with some people this week because of differences of opinion. Stand tall and have faith that what you see is how you see it correctly. Don't let anyone gaslight you into thinking you are not seeing things how you see them. You know yourself, you know your soul, you know your mannerisms, you know yourself. So when somebody tries to tell you like, "Oh, well, I don't think it's like that or like this or like that," stand tall and stand firm, because these could be people in your inner circle, these could be people in friendships. They're really trying to make you think otherwise. And these people are effed up over you. I don't know who these people are to you. You guys have a whole other group of people that are effed up over you because you're bringing everything to Front Street. You're like, hey, this is wrong. This needs to be fixed. I'm not dealing with that anymore. We need to talk about this. You're really putting things into perspective for people. And some people aren't where you're at, where they can take full accountability. And so you might be stepping away from somebody this week because they really want to hold on to not taking full accountability or having full transparency. So it's really going to matter to you this week how people rectify things. It's really going to matter to you this week how people rectify, if they keep their word, if they mean what they say. That is going to matter to you this week more than ever. I'm getting a lot of Saturn and Mars energy. There's some upheavals coming because you are not playing around. You don't want to be around imposters. You could have imposter syndrome and do bad all on your own. Like, you don't need any extra BS around you. For others that are impersonating you, not speaking to you, copying you, mimicking you, pasting you, they're not only losing sleep, worried and replaying certain events. If you see them, if you notice what they're doing, and they're thinking about you a lot, and they're having trouble coping. Okay? You guys are closing out a cycle. You guys are closing out a cycle. You guys are seeing things with so much clarity this week. You're like, I know what I want. You are really clear on what you want more than ever. So you are navigating that train. You're like, this is where we're going. Like, you turned the car around, you turned the train around, and you said, no, we need to get on a different track. You're on a different, like, the training wheels are off. You are going to make your wishes come true. And not only that, you're not going to be attached to the outcome. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it don't. But you probably know that it's going to. You're just detaching, and you are closing out a cycle on being attached to what you desire, being attached to certain people that maybe you got to know, and now you got to get to know as a totally different set of people, or work with a totally different set of people, and maybe you don't like that type of change. You don't like wasting time. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, you don't like wasting time. And so you could be really triggered when you feel like you've made new friendships, new business partnerships, new partnerships in general. There's a lot around partnerships this week and what they mean to you. And anything that makes you feel stuck, anything that makes you feel limited, anything that you're just like, okay, I've given them the platform, I've given them the olive branch to take accountability, to do this, to do that, and they're still wasting my time. They still don't want to be full transparent. They still don't want to take, the big thing that's going to be bothering you is people not taking your opinion at face value when you know yourself. You are not going to let anybody tell you how you feel. You are not going to let anybody tell you who you are. And I feel sorry for the person that tries that, because you are going to be able to articulate it better than ever this week. Better than ever. Felicity, welcome to VIP. Your impersonators, part of their justice is that they are going to go broke trying to be you. I don't know who needs to hear that. Maybe this person could have been a friend. Maybe this person could have been somebody that you looked up to. So what is going to happen is somebody that wants to be like you, act like you, dress like you, look a look-alike, and copies is going to end up going broke. They're going to break the bank. Their piggy bank is going to get busted. Pennies and nickels gone. Okay? All the pentacles are going to disappear because they want to impersonate you while talking shit. They want to impersonate you while sending you witchcraft. They want to impersonate you while sending you evil eye instead of sending you a thank you. Johnny, welcome to VIP. You know what I mean? Like, I cannot. Your growth is apparent right now, especially to you. And so anyone trying to diminish that, you are the game changer, bestie. Hello, you nailed it the first time. Except now you are nurturing your roots, you are fueling your progress, and you are rising beyond your wildest dreams. Okay, I want you guys to affirm that below. I am rising above my wildest dreams. I am fueling my progress. Training wheels off. God goes hard for me. Okay, God goes hard for you. What you are going to be learning this week is how to safeguard your steps. And with that, sometimes to protect yourself, the bravest act is to walk away. So if you guys want to affirm that below, you can. Sometimes the bravest step is to walk away. Because you want to embrace your childish spirit, and some people are draining that right now. You guys have some people that are draining that right now, and whatever you're trying to manifest, you are not going to let that over there weigh you down. Anything that wants to stress you out or weigh you down, you are not going for that because of what you're trying to manifest. Because you want to be light as a feather, because you want to be detached. You almost know that you can't be detached dealing with these whoever's in your life that are not taking accountability. And I'm not talking about the impersonators. I'm talking about the people in your inner circle that are impersonating that they can do something that they can't really do. Okay? So let me give you guys an example. You have somebody in business that is acting like, I'm like you. I can do all the things that you do. And you're starting to see that they can't. It's like when you're training somebody at work and you're like, oh, I don't know if like 90% of it is there, but the other 10% is them not taking accountability when they F up. And that really makes a difference. You know what I mean? When you're training somebody, you want them to be like, "Oh my gosh, you're right. Let me not give the wrong answer. If I don't know the answer, let me ask for the answer." And so this is like somebody that has promised you certain things that cannot deliver. Whether it is a sibling, a parent, a business partner, a love relationship, whoever this is, they better keep it a buck. They better keep it 100. But I have the feeling, especially for Leos, okay? If you guys are a Leo or Cancer, sun, moon, or rising, I feel like partnerships are going to be, if they're not supposed to be, you need to have faith in yourself to walk away. Okay? That is for you guys specifically. I feel like it's affecting everyone in the collective, but especially for Cancers or Leos, sun, moon, or rising in sidereal or tropical. Okay, so Leo in tropical and Cancer in sidereal. And you guys have this Mars, Saturn energies around some partnerships that maybe you thought were going to be for the long haul, and maybe this Mars, this Saturn energy is trying to show you like, hold on. This was just supposed to be a pivot. They were just supposed to be a stepping stone. Let's not stay here too long with them, okay? Because they want to have the appearance of being able to keep up with you, but they're not always going to be transparent, or they're not always going to agree. And you don't always need people to agree with you, but if it's coming to like how you feel about yourself, or somebody's trying to tell you about your feelings, like, oh, you're so mad, huh? You're so mad. Like, you're not going to accept that. Because if you're not mad, you're not mad. Do you know what I mean? Like, anyone trying to tell you how you feel this week, I feel sorry for them. They're going to get a whole lecture. They're going to get a whole soliloquy. They're going to get bars on bars on bars. So they should just sit down and zip it. Okay? And yeah, it's, you are trying to embrace this childish spirit, and you don't want to have to be serious all the time. And some people are really trying to keep you there. You're not accepting that because you're really trying to be light of heart. You've been doing serious through crisis, through upheaval, through the setbacks, through the towers. And you're like, I don't want to be there right now. I've had enough of having to tell everybody where to go and how to get there. Do you know what I mean? And you want to return to your playful innocence. So anybody trying to not take accountability, and then you got to like be the teacher and the ruler and the accountability coach, you're like, fuck that. You're like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'm tired of doing that. So, wow. You guys, oh my gosh, these came out together. They just slid. 8 of Cups. Lovers. The Lovers and the 8 of Cups. I'm telling you, partnerships. There's certain ideas that you are abandoning. Anything that limits you. You are really abandoning anything that limits you. And you are making very important decisions to step into the person that you would love to become, that you know that you can become. But this time, you're really looking at what's in the way, what stops you from becoming that person, and you're like, no, it's time to transform. And whoever I need to remove, I will remove. Because in order for you to be this person that you want to be, there are certain things that you have to abandon, including people or environments, because maybe they're not ready. I don't know. It's going to depend on how those conversations go. But trust that you're going to make the right decision. Not all of you will have to walk away, but you will kind of know how you feel after you clash, have the conversation, and tell other people, like, yeah, we can have a difference of opinion. You don't have to agree with me, but you're not going to tell me how I feel. You're not going to tell me that I don't know myself better than I know myself. You know what I mean? Hi, guys. Whoa. This message is coming in hot. Prickly defenses. Barriers caused by past hurts that block you. Be patient. This is what you're working through, and you are really sitting in it. So you're not accepting anything less. You're like, I'm sitting in what really blocks me. I am sitting in that. Like, if you know it's your job environment, where you need to redirect your energy, you're really sitting in that saying, okay, this doesn't work for me anymore. And what can I do to make it better? Whether it's manifestation blocks, money blocks, relationship blocks. It's kind of like when somebody says, when is my person coming? When are they coming? You're already blocked. Don't even ask the question. Really though. Really think about that. When you're like, well, where's that money at though? That's a block. Why are we looking? We're attached then to the outcome. That is not detached, okay? That is, where's it at though? When we're like, where's my soulmate? What are they getting here? That is not us being detached. That is not us minding our business. That is not knowing what desires already desires us. That is us saying, I don't have it yet. I'm looking. Tell me where it's at. And that's why I don't answer those questions in when they're asked, because it's going to keep you in a place of lack. I only say the timeline when I'm downloaded that timeline. When I am given that timeline. And what has to happen before love like that comes in is you're working on yourself. You're not looking. I tell you guys all the time, it's when you give up on love, when you're working on yourself, you give a whole bunch of F's all about you because you know things have to change. If you want the soulmate to meet you where you're at, they have to be ready and you have to be ready, right? Like you've got to be working on yourself so they can be up here. If we get out of a busted relationship and we're down here, we can't just be looking for them. We're not ready yet, really. You know what I mean? We've got to like pick ourselves up, know our worth, know our value, get stronger, get to know ourselves more, like more deeply. And then while we're evolving, the screen's probably going to black out for a second. Anything not of the light or the divine plan is no longer welcome here and must leave immediately. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. And thank you, spirit guides. It's like when we try to temporarily distract ourselves. Our soulmate is not going to be a temporary distraction. They're not going to be a boo-boo or a band-aid on a boo-boo. You know what I mean? Distractions aren't a quick fix for deeper issues. Right? So, for instance, when I was in my addiction, God wasn't bringing me my soulmate because God was like, you're a whole mess. And what was funny is I kept running into my soulmate while I was an addict, while he was dating other people, and while I was dating other people. And I will never remember like how kind he was to me, but just thinking like, damn, that's a wasted talent. That's really sad. Like I was a whole mess. Okay, I was an addict and an alcoholic for a long time. And it's like your angels and ancestors are conspiring, but they will know when you're ready. God will know when you're ready. God will know when your heart is ready. And so you guys aren't looking for temporary relief anymore. And anybody that was temporary relief that was brought to you by your angels or by your ancestors, you're seeing where maybe you're now wasting your time and maybe that this season is closed or that this cycle is closed. We have beyond compare. Don't compare your love to anyone else. It's unique. So affirm that below. My love is unique. Everything you do is beyond comparison. Okay? And you're just going to keep getting better and better and better and better and better. Because you know your worth, you know your value, and you were just getting it up out of the mud. Thank you, Mary. Hi, Kyrie. Hi, Lorky. Hi, Whispers. Hi, Holly. Hi, BFE. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Andrew R. Yes, your love is unique, and you know that about yourself. So really think about that. Think about all the relationships that you were in where they knew that your love was unique, and they still didn't appreciate it. They still tried to control you and humble you and make you submissive. Or they just didn't care and they ghosted, and you knew then that your love was unique. And you didn't have people around you that appreciated it. Now you're getting stronger. You are beyond comparison. Okay, affirm that below. I am beyond comparison. And any path that seemed unclear, you are always leaving behind this bright light. Everywhere you go, you leave traces of light. Maybe that's why I was drawn to saying the second anthem for the channel You vibrate high. High as heaven. You stay prayed up and strapped in every sense of the word. Your destiny is yours by birthright. Don't start none. Won't be none. Your enemies, the first thing that they try to do, especially the imposters that are really mad at you, you got imposters that are trying to fly under the radar. You got imposters that have been sending you all types of ish, all types of da-dun-da-da, okay? And they want the ones that are doing the most, which are probably your, excuse me, hat. The ones that are, you know, the toxic family members, the toxic bosses, the ones that have known you the longest, they're the ones that want you in this fog. They want you bound in a fog. They don't want you defending yourself, standing up for yourself. Some of these people are more effed up over you than they would like to admit because they are trying to create love blocks for you. They want to dismantle your love life. Because people can tell that you're destined for greatness because you're what? You're the game changer. Even on your worst day. Even on the day you think your hair is what, you guys? What do I always tell you guys? Even on the day your hair is cocked to the side, coffee on your shirt, even on your worst day, you are the game changer. These people want to dismantle any real intimacy coming into your life. It's like, girl, boy, I could do that on my own. I don't need them to come try to dismantle it more. Like, we can make a whole mess of it all on our own. So these people need to mind their business. You are starting to tune in to a vulnerability that weaves your heart in a dance. This is so beautiful. You have a vulnerability that you are tapping into that weaves your heart into a dance of harmony, of unity, and of flow. This is that authenticity that naturally illuminates, naturally exposes the imposters, the impersonators around you. Soulful synergy. I love that for you guys. Okay. Wow. Legal issues. Some of the karma that your enemies are going to be going through are legal issues and issues in the workplace. I don't know who needs to know that, but messing with you is not good for people's health. Okay? It's just not. We've got Justice, the Eight of Cups, and the Lovers. And what's going to happen is they're going to be left feeling abandoned. They made a very important decision to not only not let things go, but just to hold on to this grudge until the end of time. They could have been in your corner. You could have been their support system, but they chose something completely different. The scales are getting balanced. The scales are being balanced, especially with those that have been sending you voodoo, black magic, any type of witchcraft. Got your name on an altar. It's just not. People trying to spy and pry into your life. Those trying to cause you to have a bad reputation, and that didn't work. And if it did work, they were people that you were already getting rid of. These people are nosy, all up in your business. They want a closer look. They're constantly trolling your life. But now you have the cheat codes because what? We have the cheat codes. Anyone trying to spiritually spy illegally into your life, may their spiritual eyes be bound. Anyone trying to hear into your life, may their spiritual ears be deaf. You guys have the cheat codes. May any name on an altar be canceled, rebuked, denounced. They got you all the way effed up. But literally, let me pick these up. Okay, before I hop up out of here. Look at this. Too busy winning. You guys, drop your trophies down below and affirm it. I am too busy winning. I am too busy winning for these fake flexing Sesame Street chucholinis. I'm too freaking busy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, wow. These are the cards that fell on the ground. So A, that tells me that you guys have a lot of hidden enemies. And this is because you are rising. You are the queen, the grand, you are the king, you are all the things rising. Stepping into your power, praised, coming up the spotlight. You are on your comeuppance. Oh my gosh, these cards are all over the place. Oh my gosh, I cannot. This is what happens when you get a new deck. Okay, so what fell on the ground is we have dirty offer. The devil thinks he knows your price. You're not taking the bait. We have jackpot and fake accounts. So you guys have people watching you through fake social media accounts. You guys are about to hit the freaking jackpot because you are shifting how you manifest. And you are having faith in yourself to walk away from certain relationships that do not serve you. 11:11 on the clock. Yes, look at all the trophies. So many people are into you, and that's why you guys have a lot of enemies. Okay? They're praying, hoping, wishing on a star that you are going to finish last. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. You guys are learning how to abandon what doesn't serve you. People are mad that you are the tea. You are the whole enchilada, that you're too busy winning. But you see them. You see them. And not because you want to see them, but because you are going to protect yourself. You are closing out this cycle. Those that are holding grudges, they're going to be dealing with legal issues. Okay, those that try to send you a fog, try to send you relationship, whatever, you are in perfect synergy. You are no longer wasting time. You are no longer coping in the same way. And you guys should be really proud of yourself for that. So I'm getting a lot about wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment because you are clearing out what does not belong. Okay, let me get two more. Wow. Let me get one more. There's a lot you're going to be rejecting. Anyone with the fake smiles, you're going to see through this. Okay? Anyone digging dirt, you are going to see through this. Looking for dirt on you. Threatening, anyone trying to threaten you, intimidate you, they're obviously bothered. The deflection is going to be real this week. Okay, people really want to intimidate you because they feel rejected by your standards. They feel rejected by your standards. I cannot. So last but not least, we have temperance. You are filling up your cup, and your cup is overflowing like never before. So affirm it below. My cup is overflowing. My cup runneth over like never before. I am the game changer. Training wheels off. God goes hard for me. This is my parade. This is my feast. This is my throne. They cannot disrupt your peace. Even those that you have to have hard conversations with this week, you're not going to let, you don't even have a replacement yet. You're not going to let them disrupt your peace. People have to come correct this week. And they got to mean what they say. Because you will not settle for anything less. I love you guys so, so much. I hope to see you guys later, but I'm not sure. My schedule is a little bit different this week. So, Patreon, be checking your notifications in the next 48 hours for your next message. Patreon, you guys have 2 messages that are going to be coming out this week, so just be checking your notifications. You guys don't forget to smash the you-know-what, hit the bell, duh. Don't forget to drop your favorite affirmation, and yeah, I appreciate you guys so, so much for being here on a morning live stream, and yeah, that was so much fun. I hope I get to see you guys later, but I don't know. I'll let you guys know in the community tab if I will get to check in with you guys later, but if not, I'll see you guys in a day or two. All right. Don't forget to check out the last couple of live streams. I am on TikTok now. All important links are in the description box. And yeah, when we hit 80K, we're going to do a giveaway. And I'm so excited. Enjoy the replay, guys. I'll talk to you guys in the comments. Toodles.